Hello and welcome to FrostyFire10's preliminary sort of a taster. Century. Quiet down, you. Century. AgeofAshes is a new, well, relatively new, on console release game. It is a PvP dragon fighting, sort of a flying dragon skirmishing combat encounter game. It's got the traditional cosmetic battle pass with microtransactions, daily quests, all that sort of jazz, all your typical multiplayer stuff. It's got all the cosmetic skins and things, so you can get the best looking dragons for gems, and naturally gems cost you, there we go, yeah, your gems, and you buy your gems with money, and then you buy the things, you get the boosters, and you, tall story short, sure. You have 3 starter classes: Phantom, Wingard, and Marauder. So Phantom's your stealth assassin type. Not that there's much assassinating you can do, really. It's sort of a different sort of style. Wingard's your healer, and also sort of your buffer. It buffs the teammates and does like a poisonous fog. Marauder's your basic attacking dude who can go in like a rage mode. Stormrazor's your 4th class, but it costs you either 8,000 gems, which is $15 Australian, so you can translate for your currency. Or 20,000 earnable coins. So the earnable coins, or you can get a pack that has it with it. So you got all these different packs. Here we go. So you got the Stormrazor Premium Bundle. So you can have the starter bundle. $45. It's madness. So yeah. So how long will it take you to get it if you try and earn it in game? Well, you'd have to progress through all the tiers, because each tier you can buy if you don't have the battle pass. You can only buy these ones on the far left. So you can get 2,500 coins for each bottom tier. So they unlock as you level up every 10 levels, and you get 1 each. So you only get 7 times today. So you only get 17,500, I think it is. Something ridiculous. Not enough. The point is, so you got to earn in-game a couple thousand, as well as getting to level 60. Now, you'd be saying, maybe that's not that hard, but there's a reason there's boosters in the game. The reason why you have these XP boosters is because it takes you a long time to level up. Again, dailies are your best bet for getting experience. You get a lot more there. So it's just that it costs you 20,000 XP to go from, I think it's 20,000 from level 1 to 2, and then it goes up to 30, 25, 30, and it's really expensive leveling up. Like, it just, I mean, you need a lot of XP, and you don't earn that much without the boosts. But you just do your dailies, and I'm sure you'll get there eventually. Before it runs out, maybe not. So it's going to take you a long time to get. I would say you're probably not going to get. The average player is not going to get the Stormrazor. And it has different abilities, but does that mean it's pay to win? I would say I'm not 100%. So you could allege that. You could say it's pay to win if you're holding a class back behind a paywall, basically. I mean, yeah, it's behind a paywall. That's pretty clear. Unless you're just an absolute awesome player and you get heaps of points and dominate. But that said, you can dominate with any class. It doesn't really matter. There's not a huge difference between them in terms of the special abilities different. They're, the ultimate ability and some of the general play. But they all do the same. Shoot fireball, breathe fire at close range. That's pretty much that. As for gameplay, really good. I've done a live stream of it, so I'll link the other video, and then you can watch that if you want to see a couple hours of gameplay. Maybe you've already seen gameplay. So you're asking yourself, it's a free game. Only cosmetic difference between all this stuff is just cosmetic. Nothing in here makes you stronger. There is no customization of the particular dragons. There's only unlocking new dragons with eggs, which getting more eggs will cost you money. It's the silver earnable coins or the gems. So yeah, so you can have a limited number of different variety of dragons. You can earn them though if you get to ranked play, and then some of the ranked rewards are legendary skins and airprint dragon skins. So you can get all sorts of stuff and that sort of stuff. The game modes unranked. You have to collect gold. It's a bit full on. There's a lot of stuff going on in it. So it's kind of and there's different game modes, of course. So there's the one that's available. Well, the one that I played was trying to collect gold. So by shooting down these gold dragons, and there's a whole lot going on. But is it good? Yes, I think it's good. I think it's really good. I think the flying mechanic is very nice. Now, what I will do is I'll just show you. I mean, I can assume that you've watched other content of people actually playing, and then this is just a quick. Do you try it or not? Yeah, I think it's really good. So I'm going to switch. I'll be a phantom because I managed to unlock the egg. The challenges for the eggs, the starter eggs, are really easy. You get them done very easily. So as you fly, it's like a car. You hold R2 to go faster. R2, then tap it and then hold. You got like a jump boost things. You got blue for shields. And you got the various colors for the abilities and stuff like that. You shoot X. And there's a bit of a cooldown, so you can't spam it unless you've got rage mode on the Marauder. And then there's breathing at short range. So you have a long range attack. It's kind of heat seeks once you lock on. You can shoot mines and then they explode when someone goes near them, and ultimate ability goes invisible. And as soon as you shoot, it goes out of invisibility. There's a number of different maps, so that's one of the things that's really good. There's a lot of verticality, so you can, go up and down. You can, crash into walls and things, but you don't lose much health, or any health at all, really. It's not a big deal. So they're actually intricate environments. I wouldn't recommend just hovering and then trying to breathe fire on people. That's just silly. So your basic tactics of flying games, really. So just think of it like you're playing a flying game, only it's a dragon, so you can go a bit slower. It's all about following enemies around. Oh, that's an insta-kill, special weapon. Okay, let's go back. Yeah. Okay, I'm rambling on, but it's really good. I think I'd like you to watch my stream and just watch the gameplay. And I do go through a bit of the lore and stuff like that. But yeah, watch that for the gameplay. The game's really good. For a free game, really, really good. I think the graphics are quite nice. The dragons look good. They all look different for the different classes. And of course you get other dragon skins. And yeah, I think it's quite good. I enjoyed it. I got plenty of kills. It's pretty forgiving. Lots of the game modes, it's not like you're going to get a lot of kills. Like 5 kills in a game, in a round, is pretty good. Like in survival, if you can get 5 kills for the game in total, that's pretty good. Because it's a survival's elimination, but you can res your teammates. So you knock them down, you eliminate them, and then you can pick up their spirit and revive them. So it's kind of, if your whole team's wiped out, you're gone. So that's kind of interesting that it's 3 teams. That's the good thing about it. And then the 6v6, again, it's quite complicated. There's a bit going on in it. So you can just focus on attacking other dragons. That's probably the most helpful thing. But you got to pick up gold and then bring it back to your base and store the gold. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff that happens. And your initiation is just 3v3. You play that before as you're training, and I think I enjoy that a bit. So I know there's another, there's survival and there's also another version. It's the Gates of Fire. That's that fire skull. So yeah, you can customize everything. I'll show you the customize. So you can customize dragons, you can customize, tails, and you can do head pieces for your armor, and you can change your weapon. You can customize a lot of stuff. You can get the different harnesses, different head, and now I've got a different sword for some reason. I don't know how I got it. Just is what it is. But yeah, so the Dragon Pass, I don't think it's worthwhile getting. I mean, you just get different skins. It doesn't make you any better. It's just that some of them look nice. So I'll show you the nice looking ones, just because then you know what they look like. And so it's just different looking dragons. So it's more, so you get like weird horns and like the long tail, and you get different shields. So look at that one. That looks pretty nice. So yeah, give it a try for yourself. It is a free game, so there's no point really going too crazy. I don't recommend spending money. I'm just going to say that flat out, because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm not going to say spend money. Don't spend money. I mean, the game is fun, and you don't really notice too much about your dragon during the gameplay itself. You don't notice how, what color you are. There's a starter screen, and you can show off, and and an end screen. There's a podium that actually works properly, unlike say Call of Duty Vanguard or some shit. So it's good to be at the top. You got your quest, daily missions, which I did yesterday's ones, and it's already turned over. But yeah, you can watch my stream, see some gameplay, or you can watch whoever you want to watch. So this has been FrostyFire10. It's a good game. Century, Age of Ashes, new game. I think it's quite good. Yeah. You level up really slowly, so don't even think about the Dragon Pass tier stuff and the boosts. It's just very slow. So I don't know why they've done it that way, apart from just making you spend more time. Because you unlock these star things, see the gold star, you can buy these star things. But then again, you just save them for the currency, so you can get the other class, which again, they shouldn't have locked behind the thing. I don't understand that. So yeah, you could say it's pay to dominate or anything, but that's not true. I've seen people of all classes win and be at the top of the leaderboard because it's about teamwork. The best thing you can do in fighting flying games is stick with someone else. If you want to win, pairs or three, always best. So one person's attacking you, your teammate comes in, takes care of them. That's the way to play flying games. Use your team. There's no 1v1s, although that could be something they add later. That'd be actually really good, I think, 1v1. But again, you do get your circle work stuff, so you're going to have to do your braking and turning around, and it'll be a lot of skill. The highly skilled players, I think, will be really, really tough to beat. And it's all about skill. It's not about what sort of dragon you've got. So yeah, I think it's a very fair game. I wouldn't question the end of the combat too much. I think it's really good. There's no stats you're leveling up or anything like that. So a new player come in, learn the ropes, and there's a skill curve, because again, it's a flying game. Any flying game, there's a skill curve. But yeah, I'll probably talk too long. No, that'll do. Okay, I recommend it. I played it on streamed it for 2 hours. You can watch that. I'll link it. It's just got a weird name. Century Age of Ashes. It's a weird name. But with the Game of Thrones and then House of the Dragon, this should get some good traction. I would have thought. Free game. The dragons look great. Probably better than House of Dragons dragons. But yeah, terrible. All right then. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you watched the whole thing to the end. Like and subscribe. Get out there and fly some dragons. Oh, and they can't punch each other in the air. Like, you can't bite the other dragons in midair, which I think is probably the smart decision in the end. All right. Enjoy it. It's been a PS5 review, just to context. They look good. Yep, bye-bye. Like and subscribe, please.